dramatic escalation on India-Pakistan border as tensions between the nuclear-armed neighbours reach a boiling point. Late Thursday night, Pakistan launched a brazen attempt to strike Indian military installations in Jammu, Pathankot and Udhampur using drones and missiles. India's air defence systems responded swiftly, intercepting and neutralizing the threats. In a bold and immediate retaliation, India struck back. Key Pakistani cities Islamabad, Lahore and Sialkot were hit with precision airstrikes targeting terror hubs and strategic installations. This follows India's Operation Sindoor, a cross-border offensive targeting terror camps across Pakistan and Pakistan-occupied Kashmir. The operation was in response to the Pahalgam terror attack that killed 26 innocent tourists. Several cities across Jammu and Kashmir, Punjab, Rajasthan and Gujarat witnessed partial blackouts. Emergency advisories were issued, urging residents to stay indoors as a precautionary measure. With fighter jets in the sky and troops on high alert, one critical question looms. Are India and Pakistan now at war? Legally speaking, India and Pakistan are not formally at war. The Indian Constitution does not have a specific law or article dedicated solely to declaring a war. But it does allow for a national emergency under the Article 352 during war or external aggression. So who declares war in India? The President is the Supreme Commander of Armed Forces. However, she cannot act alone. Under Article 74, he or she must act on the written advice of the Council of Ministers headed by the Prime Minister. That means it is the government, not the military, that decides whether India is at war. If the cabinet decides war is imminent or already underway, it sends a written recommendation to the President. The President of India then issues a proclamation of emergency. This declaration must be placed before the Parliament, where both Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha must approve it within 30 days with a 2/3 majority. Once approved, the emergency lasts for 6 months. It can be extended indefinitely every 6 months, so long as Parliament keeps approving it. But the 44th constitutional amendment introduced a check. If the Lok Sabha disapproves, the President must revoke the emergency. History tells us that India has rarely used formal declarations. Even during the 1965 war and the 1971 Bangladeshi Liberation War and the 1999 Kargil conflict, India never declared formal war. All were treated as de facto conflicts without legal declarations. India has always chosen to respond militarily while retaining diplomatic ambiguity. It gives room for strategic restraint, international mediation and avoids formal war triggers, especially with a nuclear neighbour like Pakistan. So while missiles may fly and borders may burn, technically the two nations are not at war, not yet. But as history shows, on this front, formalities often follow firepower. With international eyes now watching and diplomatic channels abuzz, the next steps could decide whether this remains a flashpoint or spirals into a full-scale war.